Hi everybody, it's Miss Verbanic. Okay, so this is going to be your second lesson for math for week 1. Okay, so I know we've been working a lot with just counting and comparing. We're starting to compare if something is more than, less than, and today we're going to talk a little bit more than fewer than, which is the same as less than. Okay, so you're going to have to count the objects that are in on the screen as well as on your paper, and I did kind of make it similar to the packet as well. And the very end of the lesson, we'll talk about when things are the same or equal as, okay? So right now, I'm going to share the screen with you, okay? All right, so you should see a little man on here, and he is my little robot. Okay, so this should be actually in your packet as well. Okay, so the directions say to color the shapes. Count how many of each shape is in the shape robot. Robot. Write the number next to the shape. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna make it a little bit quicker, is I'm gonna use the highlighter and I can shade in things, okay? All right, so the first thing I see is red. And it looks like it's asking me to color all the circles, because that's that shape, red. Okay, let's see. Where do we, that's not a circle. Oh, there's a circle. All right, so I'll shade that in. Okay. Oh, he's got nice red eyes. All right, what else looks like a circle? Nope, none of that. All right. Kind of looks like, and those aren't circles because it's not a nice round line. All right, so we'll move on to the next one. Can anyone tell me what shape this one is that I'm pointing to right here? Good, it's a triangle, and a triangle has how many sides? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna look on our man and see how many triangles we have. Let's look at the top. No, I see his nose. There we go. Let's look, not his neck. Oh, his shoulders. Anything else? No, his body looks like something else. Oh, his shoes. His shoes are triangles. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next one. It says the color green. Does anyone know what shape that is? Let's count how many sides. Maybe we'll figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I know, it's a hexagon. All right, let's see. Okay, this one, 1, 2, that one, no. It looks like his face. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His face. See if I can kind of color it nicely. There. All right. Let's see what else looks like a hexagon. Not his body, not his oh, his hands. There we go. That has 6 sides. Okay. All right. And the last thing, it says the color orange. And it looks like, does anyone know what shape that is? You're right. It's a rectangle. A rectangle has 4 sides. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So let's see. Yep, that looks like a rectangle. So I'll color that one. There's part of his hat. I'll color that. There's his mouth. There's that. Okay, we're coloring his body. I'll color his legs in. All right. So we have him almost all the way colored in, and now we can start counting. Okay. All right. So let's see. The first thing it says is how many red circles? Okay. How many red circles? Let's count. 1, 2. All right. So we have 2. I'm going to write the number 2. Good. Okay, now it says how many yellow triangles? Let's count. I see 1 for his nose, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5 yellow triangles. Remember, it goes down and around the hive, top it off, and make a 5. Okay, the next one we have is a green hexagon. How many green hexagons did we have? So we have 1 big one for his face and 2 more. So that makes three green hexagons. All right, and our last one, we have orange rectangles. Let's see, let's count. So I'm actually going to make a little slash on each one because that's what I would do if I was using my pencil and paper on this. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 rectangles. Okay. All right, so let's look at our robot and color the shape that has more, okay? So right now we're talking about more. More is when it's more of something, okay? So if I had 3 cookies and my friend had 4 cookies, who has more? My friend, because 4 is more than 3, okay? All right, I'm gonna draw a quick number line for you that might help during all of this, to be able to see visually which one is more, okay? Actually, we'll just do the numbers like this, okay? All right, so there's 0, then we have 1, then we have 2, 3, 4, comes after 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so there's our number line to help us. All right. So are there more rectangles or circles? So are there more rectangles or circles? Let's look over at our chart. So we have 9 rectangles, which is a lot. Okay, so we have 9. Or it says circles, or we have 2. Okay, let's see. And our number line is asking which one is bigger, 9 or 2? Okay, because we have 9 rectangles or 2 circles. So here's 9. All the way down here is 2. Okay, would you rather have 9 cookies or just 2? I'd rather have 9 cookies. Okay, so is there more rectangles or circles? There's more, and I'll circle it. There's more rectangles because there's 9. Okay, I'll do 2 more of these and then I'll quickly talk about equal then. Okay, are there more, remember that big word? What's this shape? Are there more hexagons or more triangles? Let's think. Okay, so we have, how many hexagons did we have? We had, we had 3 hexagons, okay? Or how many triangles do we have? We had 5, okay? So up on our number line, let's erase these. Let's find the number 3. 0, 1, 2, there's 3. Okay, let's find the number 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see that 5 is kind of farther down the line because that means it's bigger. So are there more hexagons, which was 3, or triangles, which were 5? Again, I'll ask that question. Would you rather have 3 cookies or 5 cookies? When we're talking about more, then you want to find the bigger number. So in this instance, it's 5, okay? So there's more triangles. Okay. So let's look, I'm going to go down to fewer than. When I'm talking about something that's fewer than, it means it's smaller or less than, okay? So if I had 5 cookies, a number that's fewer than 5 would be anything below 5. So if we look up at our number line, okay, So if I have my 5 cookies, anything fewer than 5 would be these numbers below, okay? So I could say that 1 is fewer than 5, okay? I could say that 2 is fewer than 5, okay? All right, so it says, look at the robot, color the shape that has fewer, or we could say less than, okay? So are there fewer rectangles? So we're looking at this orange one again. Ooh, what number was that? That was 9, okay? So that was 9. So I'm gonna write that right in there. And then how many triangles did we have? We had 5. So now we're not looking for more, we're looking for less than or fewer. So here's 9, okay? And then I have 5 triangles. This one's a little bit trickier. Which one is less than, okay? So if I was to draw them out, okay? So if I had 9 rectangles, here, let me do 9 rectangles for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or if I have, whoops, let's do, or if I have 5 triangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which one is the smaller amount? You can kind of see by looking at it. It looks like, to me, just by looking at it, that the triangles are smaller. But let's cross them off to figure it out. Okay? So I'll cross off 1 rectangle, 1 triangle, 1 rectangle, 1 triangle, 1 rectangle, 1 triangle, 1 rectangle, 1 triangle, 1 rectangle, 1 triangle. Ooh, we're all out of triangles. So there was more rectangles, or what? There was fewer triangles, okay? So color the shape that has fewer, that would be our triangles, okay? So I'm gonna color that a nice yellow. All right, so next week we'll get into that a little bit more. We'll talk more about fewer, more than, and equal. I'm gonna stop it here today. So I hope that you guys have a great weekend, okay? And we'll talk more about fewer than and less than and equal to on our next lesson, okay? All right, thanks. Okay, bye-bye.